Hi ladies, I'm going to show you some quick things on Festival Sanctus. If you are starting to number your measures and do your solfege, remember that's due tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, September 7th, so let's have that finished. Take a look over at the side at the beginning. See that the soprano 1 and the soprano 2 are sharing that top staff. Alto is the second staff, and then we have the piano part down here with the swirly bracket. That's where we're going to be numbering our measures. So you're always looking for the space in between the bar lines as being your measure. So our number 1 is here. We have a bar line. Then you'll write 2, bar line, 3, and so on and so forth. Now I want to show you that these little numbers at the top are great tools to use as you're going through to make sure you're staying on track. Now remember, I'm going to hop over here to measure 8. When you're jumping from system to system or from page to page, you're looking for this big line, and that tells you how big this system is going to be. And you can also look for this swirly bracket. That also tells you that's the piano part, so that's where you can write your measures. So be careful not to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is incorrect. You're looking for a whole system to call 8, whole system to call 9. And then when you jump down here again, this song helps you out by giving you a little number to show you. So you're numbering all your measures, and you should get 75 way down here. That's how many measures you have. This song does not change keys, which is awesome. When we have 3 sharps, I'm gonna zoom in here. When we have 3 sharps, you're looking for that last sharp, and that is going to be T. So if you notice, that sharp is actually a space note. There's no line going through it. So it is T. Sorry for the blur. You can either go up to this really high line note, oh my gosh, and call that Do. Or you could just count down. T, La's on a line, So's on a space, Fa, Mi, Re, Do. And that second space, the A space, is going to be Do. So we're in the key of A. Soprano 2s, you are looking, since you guys are sharing a line most of the time, you're either looking for the downward stems. See how these stems go down, and that tells you that this is soprano 2. And then soprano 1 will have the stems going up. Altos makes it easy. You just are by yourself on your own line. Introverts. And then when we have 2 notes that are together like this and the stems are going the same direction, soprano 2s will be the bottom note and soprano 1s will be the top note. So guys, once you find out where Do is, it's going to stay the same for this whole song. Do is always on the second space, which means that Re is on the second line, Mi is on this space, and just use that pattern to help you write in your solfege. Soprano 2s. If you notice here, you have Do, Mi, Mi, Mi. Come over here. You have the same thing in Re, Do, 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 Me. That natural is going to make it Me. And you actually write it out so you know the difference between Mi and Me. It's confusing though because that looks like Me, but we actually pronounce it Me. Way to be difficult. And altos, you have a natural sign when it's supposed to be T, so that's going to take it down to Te. You also have that hot pink page that will help you with any of the altered notes. Soprano 2s measure 23 have another Me, altos have another Te, and altos over on measure 24, this is just reminding you that it's going back to T, so don't let that confuse you. Seeing anything else? You have a Te, soprano 2s, measure 29, a Te in measure 30, T's in measure 31. Those sharps are T's. And here's the fun part. Soprano 2s, page 6, measure 34. Te, a Le, a Telete, another Te, another Le, a Te, and a te. So all those keep in mind as you're writing it in. Altos, te in measure 40. Mes, both parts have mes and 41, just octaves apart. Both have tes. Look, altos, you get to sing a low te. Just pay attention to those ones. And once you call it that one thing, every time that note has a natural, it will be a me. There's no key changes. Just wanted to show you a couple of things. We're in unison at measure 47. Do, re, mi, fa, mi. Oh, let me tell you about this. Measure 47. There is no key change, but the tonality sounds different, which means it sounds like this note down here is supposed to be do. The good news is that we're all in unison. So at measure 47, I want you to call your first note do. So it'll be do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, fa, mi, re, so, so. And then in measure 51, now it sounds like the tonality is an E. Altos, you have the melody here, but I want you to write do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. That's called a sequence, when it sounds like do is just moving up, but with the same exact melody. And sopranos, you can see here, so will be your note, and that's both sopranos. So, 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 so. That is so difficult. So, 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 so. Altos, you can see right down here. And then we're going back to home base in measure 55. So do will be your starting note. I only wrote it on the soprano parts, altos, not because I don't love you. I love you a lot. It's just in unison, and it's just easy for me to see that top line. So let me do that again. Page 8, measure 47. First note is do. Measure 51. First note, altos, do. First note, sopranos, so. Measure 55. Everybody's first note, do. Don't let that be confusing, please. Okay, the rest of it you should be able to do on your own. Page 10 looks exactly like the beginning. Yay. Okay, girls, let's get this done. At the bottom, top sopranos, you get to sing a high do. Yay. Look, even it's fortissimo. You like my colors? Okay, girls, see you tomorrow. Bye.